Jazz. I want you to stop what you're doing for the next few minutes, because what I'm about to share with you could genuinely change the way you think, the way you remember jazz, and the way you live for the rest of your life. There is a thief in your house. It doesn't come in through the window at night. It doesn't take your jewelry or your car, jazz. This thief is much more patient. It works in the quiet moments of your morning routine, taking your memories, your personality, and your independence, one day at a time. We call this thief dementia, jazz. But here is something most doctors will never say out loud in their office. Cognitive decline is not just something that happens because you're getting older. For many of us, jazz, it is a consequence of information that was never given to us. I'm Dr. Mark. I've been a cardiologist for 17 years, and I've performed over 2,400 cardiac procedures, jazz. I've spent my life treating the heart, but as I've watched my own patients and my own family age, I've realized that you cannot separate the heart from the head. Last September, jazz, I almost lost my own father. His heart stopped for 12 minutes. Do you know what happens to a brain when it goes 12 minutes without oxygen? Every statistic becomes personal, jazz. Every percentage becomes a prayer. Today, I'm going to show you how the morning danger zone, the state of your mouth, jazz, and even the strength of your legs are all early warning sirens for your brain health. By the end of this video, you will have a 5-minute protocol to protect your mind before the day even begins. But first, I need you to do something for me. Write down in the comments right now, what is the very first thing you do after waking up? Be honest, jazz. Because what you're about to learn could save your mind, but only if you're honest with yourself. Segment 1, jazz. The morning storm and the brain. Most people think their body turns on like a light switch in the morning. It doesn't, it detonates. Within 15 minutes of waking, jazz, your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, spike by 50 to 60%. Your blood pressure shoots up by 10 to 20 points. Your blood, after 8 hours without water, is thick and viscous, jazz, like honey instead of water. Now imagine your brain. Your brain needs constant, steady blood flow to function. It cannot store oxygen the way your muscles can, jazz. Every single second without adequate blood flow starts killing brain cells, jazz. When you make the mistake of jumping out of bed the second the alarm goes off, something 87% of people do, you trigger a sudden redistribution of blood. Gravity pulls up to 1 liter of blood down into your legs. For a younger person, sensors called baroreceptors fix this instantly. But as we age, jazz, those sensors become like smoke detectors with dying batteries. There is a lag, and in that lag, your brain is starved. You feel dizzy, you see stars, jazz, and you are micro-damaging the very organ that holds your memories. This isn't just about a fainting spell. When your body realizes the pressure dropped, it panics and releases a surge of adrenaline to jack the pressure back up. This violent reflex tachycardia accelerates your heart and stresses your brain's delicate vessels. Over years, jazz, these morning shocks contribute to the vascular wear and tear that leads to dementia. Segment 2, jazz. The third door, the mouth-brain connection. Let's talk about something almost nobody connects to dementia: dry mouth. You wake up and your tongue is stuck to the roof of your mouth, jazz. You reach for a glass of water, think I'm just getting older, and move on. But a dry mouth is a message. Saliva has 4 jobs that keep you safe, jazz. And the third job is the one that should keep you awake at night. Your mouth is home to 700 different species of bacteria. Usually, saliva keeps the harmful ones. The bad actors get in check, jazz. But when your mouth dries out, the control is gone. The bacteria that cause gum disease and tooth decay surge. These bacteria don't stay in your mouth, jazz. They enter your bloodstream through inflamed gums every time you brush or chew. This is well-established science, not a theory. In 2025, a striking study published in Science Advances found one of these specific gum disease bacteria, Porphyromonas gingivalis, in the brains of people who had died with Alzheimer's disease. While it doesn't prove cause and effect yet, it is a massive red flag. What lives in your mouth is not something to shrug off as you age. If you wake up with a dry mouth, your body isn't just thirsty, it's losing its primary defense against the very bacteria that may be traveling to your brain. Segment 3. The medication trap, anticholinergic burden. Why does your saliva quit in the first place? For people over 60, the answer is usually in your medicine cabinet. Over 500 medications including blood pressure pills, antidepressants and sleep aids list dry mouth as a side effect. Doctors call this your combined anticholinergic burden. These drugs stack their effects. If you are taking 5 or more medications, you are in a state of polypharmacy, and the risk of cognitive side effects climbs sharply. These medications don't just dry your mouth, they can cloud your thinking, cause confusion, and mimic the early stages of mental disease. I once had a patient, I'll call her Eleanor. She was 69, waking up with a bone-dry mouth for 2 years. She was losing weight, getting chest infections and feeling off. No one connected it until we looked at her meds. We switched 2 of them for gentler alternatives, and her life changed. The message was there for 2 years. She just needed someone to listen. Segment 4. Your legs and your brain's white matter. You might be wondering, Dr. Mark, why are you talking about leg strength in a video about dementia? Because your legs weaken first. A study by the American Geriatric Society found that adults over 65 with significant lower body weakness have a 72% higher risk of mobility disability and early mortality. But it goes deeper than walking. Research from Wake Forest University found that when we improve blood flow to the legs using specific nutrients, like the nitrates found in beets, we also see a 38% increase in blood flow to the white matter regions of the brain associated with motor control. When your legs feel heavy or filled with concrete, it's a signal that your microcirculation is failing. Nutrients can't get in and waste can't get out. If the blood isn't reaching your quadriceps, there's a high probability it's struggling to reach the deeper structures of your brain too. Beets don't just help you walk, they help your brain control your movement. Segment 5. The 6 neuroprotective foods. I'm going to give you 6 foods that can rebuild your strength and protect your cognitive reserve. We're counting down from 6 to 1.6. Eggs. They are a complete source of leucine, the key that starts the engine of muscle repair. But the yolk also contains choline, which is critical for brain health. Don't throw the engine away. Eat the whole egg. 5. Wild-caught salmon rich in EPA and DHA omega-3s, which act like a water-bombing aircraft for inflammation in your body and brain. It's also one of the few ways to get vitamin D3, which is directly linked to better balance and a lower risk of muscle loss. 4. Spinach and dark leafy greens. These are loaded with nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that acts like a traffic controller for blood flow. At 75, you've lost 35% of your ability to recycle this molecule. Spinach gives it back to you. 3. Full-fat Greek yogurt. This influences the gut-muscle-brain axis. A healthy microbiome is directly correlated with better strength and cognitive recovery. Choose the plain, full-fat version. The low-fat ones are just filled with inflammatory sugar. 2. Beets. As I mentioned, these are elite. They contain 3 to 4 times the nitrates of greens. They flood your system with oxygen and protect the mitochondria, your cell's power generator. 1. Extra virgin olive oil. This is the one researchers at Harvard have identified as one of the most powerful compounds for those over 60. It contains oleocanthal gas, a natural compound that works like ibuprofen to stop inflammation without the kidney or heart risk. It activates your pathway, the master switch for cell repair. Even without exercise, gas. Olive oil polyphenols help turn that switch back on, recalibrating a biological thermostat that's been set too low for too long. Segment 6. The Brain Protection Protocol. So, gas. How do we put this all together? How do we stop the thief in the morning? I want you to follow this 5-minute protocol that my father now uses every single day. So step 1, the awakening minute, gas. When the alarm goes off, stay lying down. Breathe deeply through your nose for 4 seconds, hold for 4 and exhale for 6, gas. This tells your nervous system there is no emergency and helps modulate that cortisol spike. Step 2, the hydration minute. Sit up slowly on the edge of the bed, gas. Drink 300 to 400 ml of room temperature water that you left on your nightstand the night before, gas. This immediately begins to thin your honey-like blood and reduces the workload on your heart and brain. 3. The 2-minute check. Before you stand, check your mouth. Is it dry, gas? Is your saliva thick or stringy? If it is, you know you need to address your anticholinergic burden with your doctor. Step 4. The slow stand. Only after these steps, stand up slowly, gas. Move your ankles in circles to push blood back up to your heart and head. The step 5, the fuel. Never drink strong coffee on an empty stomach, gas. It's a cardiovascular bomb that spikes your blood pressure when you're most vulnerable. Instead, start your day with the neuroprotective system, gas. 2 eggs cooked in olive oil with a side of sautéed spinach. Closing. It's never too late. I want to be transparent with you. This information does not replace a doctor who knows your history, gas. If you have heart problems or are on blood thinners, you must talk to your physician before making big changes. But I also want to tell you about Thomas. He was 81, a retired Navy commander, gas. He couldn't walk 2 blocks without resting. He had been avoiding fats for 30 years. We introduced 4 tablespoons of high-quality olive oil and fixed his morning routine. Within 6 months, gas, he completed a 2-mile walk for charity. I have the photo on my office wall. You were not built to become a passenger in your own life, gas. You were not meant to watch from the window while your grandchildren play, or skip the family hike because you're afraid your legs or your memory won't hold you. Muscle tissue, heart health, gas, and even the plasticity of your brain retain the capacity for repair well into your 90s. The body wants to rebuild. It is just waiting for the raw materials, gas. If this information helped you understand something nobody had taken the time to explain, do me a favor. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's not just a button, gas. It's how the algorithm makes sure this reaches the person who needs it most. Maybe your spouse or your parent. Leave me a comment below. Tell me your story, gas. Tell me which of these 6 foods you're adding to your grocery list today. I read every single one. Until next time, eat well, move daily, gas. And never stop believing that your best years are still waiting for you to claim them. I'm Dr. Mark. Take good care.